Hello.
Yes.
We are Susu, Boo Boo, and Buster,
I think they're outside, right?
and the Wolfman. And I forgot to let them back in.
Here?
Yeah.
Do you want them in here? Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be barking at the door in a second. So how are you today?
I didn't bring the coffee. I know my son was. Doggy! Come in. Call Buster. He's just looking at him with that black.
Buster!
Mama's here. You want Mama?
If he doesn't come in, just leave him. So we're going back to
Okay.
Völkerball today to do Stripped. And we did cover that song. We heard it on the official video. I was telling Wolfman before we started that we did the official video for Stripped, but we haven't done a live version. So
We did that one naked. So
we
go back
stripped,
yes.
and then we did the reaction,
Yes.
and then we photoshopped clothes onto
Yes,
ourselves.
exactly right. Or actually like palm, like fig leaves. That's
Yes.
not true. None of that's true.
None of that's true. It would be funny though.
Oh, we should do it now.
No.
People are going to request it.
Oh
Watch,
God,
watch.
no. All right, listen.
You don't want to see this banana with the
Listen. Let's redirect. So Völkerball is not just in England; it's somewhere else too, and I didn't know that. So started covering the ones in England, but then I did one from a different Völkerball venue, and someone told me that there's more than one. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know why I said that, except for that I hope, as you're requesting, that we're doing the right city.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready for some
ready.
Lindemann.
Yes. Chillhammer.
And all the other guys. Sorry.
Sorry, Flocka.
Sorry I said it,
Flake.
but I still mean it. That's really a bad apology, isn't it?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, can you do that?
Mm-hmm. I think I can.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to pause this and back it up. I just wanted to say something that I probably said this before on videos, but so you see everybody out here doing this thing, right?
Dio.
Did I say it before then?
No, I know it.
Okay. Yeah, it's accredited. Dio's accredited with doing this, right? Being the first one to do it. I don't know if that's accurate, but I believe I saw it on a Dio thing that I watched, or we watched together, and he said it came from his grandmother, right? Evil Eye. Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
interesting.
sorry. Yep. I think so.
Take my hand, come back to the land. Let's get away, just for one day. Let me see your strength.
much fun to
was
watch.
So much fun.
It was so infectious and contagious, the way the crowd, and I was watching them as much as I was
Me too.
Till and the boys.
The very last part of it where Flocka goes up on the lift and he goes up to the drumizer to get off, and he just tosses the keyboard over the side and somebody's waiting to catch it. That's very cool because it's stage. I mean, that somebody's waiting for him to throw it off.
Right.
But it was just, it looked effortless and it looked like he just, whatever. I
Did
don't
you
know
hear
why
some, speaking of Flocka, did you hear some organ in there? I did.
Possibly. There's a lot of keyboards going on that song. Also, I have the keyboard he was playing sitting right over there.
Which one?
You see, the one that you can see.
What's it called?
It's called M Audio. It's a controller. It doesn't make any sound on its own. He was playing the smaller version. I have the 88 key. I don't even know why I have it, where I got it. Probably a gift from you. Most of my keyboards are. But anyway, yeah, I got thrown off my game a little bit, not because of you, because of my head. But I loved it. I thought it was great. And so every time I watch this, in my head, I'm thinking, man, I'd love to be there. I'd love to be right down there watching them. We get eaten alive. We would absolutely get eaten alive.
Yeah, we don't have good balance, and he falls very easily, and I don't think we would fare very well, but we could do it in seats.
Yes, yeah, we absolutely could do it in seats.
Yeah, we're just not floor people anymore.
No,
I mean,
used to be.
not Floor Janssen. We're not on the floor
Right.
watching concert people anymore.
What was the first concert you went to where you stood on the floor and just lost your mind?
I don't know. I can't think of the very first concert. What about you?
Well, I went to a couple concerts here in Fort Smith, but they were at the little theater we have down here. I went to see Head East, and I saw somebody else, Aria Speedwagon, or maybe that was up in the Coliseum up in Fayetteville. But my first real concert where there was that many people, and I was sitting very close to the front, was the Grateful Dead. And it was in 1980 or 81 in Washington, D.C.
So the Grateful Dead had a big crowd like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like crazy crowd. And I know people wouldn't, maybe now, it's been 40 years, think of them as a draw, but they were a huge draw back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we followed the Dead. Well, I did. I didn't know you back then. All over the place, as long as I could stay in
I only
school
saw
and get
them
it past
twice.
my parents.
I saw them once in 81 and I go
They
again
were
in
big
85.
shows, very infectious, but it's just a very chill vibe.
Very
and
chill vibe and not dangerous at all. And both times I went to see them, I ended up going down front and walking through. The second time I went with Joel Powers. I don't think he watches our show, but Joel is one of the only ones left from the band that we were in together, the two guys that died. But anyway, yeah, he and I went to see the Dead because he knew that I'd seen them before and really liked them, and they were coming to the Carolina Coliseum in Columbia, South Carolina. And he was going to school there at the time and wanted me to go with him and get to know what to expect. And it was a great show. I mean, they didn't do any encores, and the crowd wasn't really into it that much. I was, and there was a lot of people there, but it was back when the Grateful Dead kind of made their way back around and were starting to rise again.
depend on what city you went to, what kind of reception you were going to get.
Exactly right.
Well, I loved the boat going through the audience. I did not, or through the crowd.
It kind of scared me a little bit.
It didn't surprise me and make me laugh as much as the first time I saw it happen, because someone suggested to be able to see that. I think it was Rock am Ring, and so we saw Flocka in the boat go through the crowd.
It was Flocka, okay.
Yeah, but this time it was
the bass
not
player, right?
the bass player.
Yeah.
It was the bass player.
Yeah.
Flocka was busy in his little German boy outfit with his suspenders and shorts.
Somebody had one of those typically German-looking hats on. I don't know if they're called something. One of the players, maybe one of the guitar players had, or maybe it was the bass player again, but had that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, would you see it on a Hummel?
What's a Hummel?
A Hummel, those little figurines, they're
Yes.
from Germany?
Yeah.
That's the kind of hat you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, Sue always loves a good hat.
She does
So-
like a good hat. I, on the other hand, have enough
Yeah,
hair for a hat,
yes.
a hair hat.
A hat won't fit on your head because of all your hair.
That's exactly right.
That's right. All right, well, I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed
too,
all the
yeah.
keyboards, and just
It made
Till's
me
composure and his,
It made me nervous. I know we watched it before. I don't remember it for obvious reasons. But
Oh, having our bass player out in the crowd?
yeah, because you just never know. I mean, I don't know.
You're just worried that he wasn't safe.
I was worried he wasn't safe. I was worried he was going to follow the boat. I was worried he was going to get stabbed. I was. Someone's going to stab him. But then they wouldn't be showing it on the video. If he
Well,
was
that's
stabbed.
true. See, the next time if you see that, just relax.
Okay, good
Yeah,
point. Very
yeah.
good point.
I will give them 2 thumbs up, a wink, and double pistols.
I've seen this.
And as always, when we close, I would say if you liked our video, please hit like, subscribe if you want to join the Wolf Pack, share with your friends, and comment down below. Let us know what the next Völkerball should be and from what city.
Right.
And what was the last thing?
Notify.
Oh yeah, and press the notification bell. Notify. Until we
Free
see you
sanitary bell.
again. Until we see you again, be blessed.
Don't hurt anybody.